Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to add RPCS3 games to your Steam library and how to add all the accompanying art so it looks decent. Let's get straight into it. We're going to go to Games in the top left, add a non-Steam game to my library, and then here we're going to hit Browse in the bottom left. And then when this pop-up opens, you're going to want to navigate to where you have your emulator installed. So for instance, mine is on my E drive. It could be on your C drive if you don't have multiple hard drives. If you do have multiple hard drives, I'm sure you know what you're doing, and you're just going to need to navigate to that and find where it is. So find this executable right here, the emulator itself, and then hit open, or you can just double click it. Now it looks like Steam wanted to disappear on me, so there we go. And you can see right here, Demon Souls RPCS3 is on the list. We're going to add selected programs. Now if you just launch this right now, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to open the emulator itself. We want to boot straight into the game, obviously. So you're going to want to right click. Oh, if my mouse will stop lagging. Right click, click Properties, and that'll bring you up this little dialog box. Here we can name it whatever we want, so I'll name it Demon's Souls, since that's the game I'm adding right now. And then for the target, this is the important part, you're going to need to navigate to where your game is installed. Typically with RPCS3, if you're not using a repack, you'll find a games folder in here. There'll be a folder titled Games, and in there you'll find whatever games you've installed. In my case, the game is right here, BLES. It can also be BLUS, BCUS. So any kind of naming structure like this, and this is most likely going to be your game. What you're looking for is PS3 game right here. We're going to go in that folder, user directory, and you're going to want to find this eboot.bin. If you don't see this file right here, you're most likely in the wrong location, so keep looking. So now, what we need to do is point this shortcut to this eboot, or more specifically, just to this folder in general. And you can see right here, start in E Games Demon Souls, and you'll notice if we look up here, E Games Demon Souls, so it already knows this. It knows this location, so we don't actually have to copy this. You're going to want to copy everything after that kind of main emulator location. So if this was, if you had a games folder, for instance, it might be like that, and then you might have a, say, PS3, and then just say some random stuff. So instead of what I did, you would do this. So just /games/PS3 underscore game, and then wherever that eboot location is. Alright. So let's go back and let's grab that user directory. And again, we're going to copy everything from bless to user directory. And now back over in our shortcut under target right here, after the end, we're going to append something. So put a space in there, a quotation mark, and then paste in that location we just copied. And then another quotation mark to close it out. And there you go. That should be good. So now let's just close this out and let's test it. Hit play. And let's just make sure it actually runs. So I'm not going to touch anything. Just make sure it boots straight into Demon Souls. And there we go. And this is great if you're using a Steam machine or some kind of console format where you're not at a mouse and keyboard. So now we have this Demon Souls, but obviously it's a fucking eyesore. I mean, it's really ugly right here. So we're gonna add some art. So first thing I'll start with is this little icon right here. Let me add it to my favorites first, so it'll be at the top. So now if we right click on this and go to properties again, you can click on this little icon right here, and it'll again take you to File Explorer. So what I did is you're gonna want to look up Demon's Souls icon and just find an icon you like, right? I chose this one, as you can see. So we'll double click that, and there you can see now it has an icon like the rest of our games. So that's all in this menu. Now if we click on the game, like I've done, and you right click right here, you can set a custom background. So this is going to be the banner that goes across right here. So again, if we go to that desktop, the art, and as you can see, I have a banner. Again, if you just look up Demon Souls banner, there you go. You can do the old Demon Souls, the remake, whatever you want. So we'll just add that banner. Immediately looks so much better. Again, we can right click it and set a custom logo. This is going to be what replaces this text right here. So you can put an image right here and you can move it anywhere you want as well. I don't want anything right there. I don't even want that text right there since this already says Demon Souls and it looks decent. So I'm just going to select it as a transparent image. And there you go. Demon Souls goes away. Looks pretty nice. There's a couple more pieces of art we can add. If you go back to your main library where you see this recent games tab, you can right click this, manage, set custom artwork. And then this one I had to crop this image a little bit, so you might have to do the same and just kind of mess around with it. But there you go. Looks pretty decent right there. And then there's one last piece of art. If you click on one of your categories itself, so that you get this view, you can see it needs a piece of box art as well. So we can right click this, manage, set custom artwork, and then Demon Souls box art. And there we go. Now you have Demon Souls in your Steam library. All you have to do, click play. No fiddling with anything. If you're on a Steam Link or a Steam Deck, whatever, it's perfect. Launch straight into the game. No hassle. Get some nice pretty art too. So I hope this has helped. If you have any problems or you have any questions or something didn't work out as you expected, just let me know. I think my game just crashed, but that's probably something to do with me recording. So I'll leave you to it. Good luck, and yeah, bye bye.